What's happening, guys? Now, if you've been following me previously on my previous videos, you will know I've been undertaking this huge journey on the Russian Harsh map using the Scania here. Now, what you're about to see here, guys, is a series of events that happened that led to the job being cancelled because the map got the better of me. In fact, it got the better of the Scania. The mud is that deep in certain places on this map. I don't think these trucks are going to be up to it because the wheels are just too small. I think I'm going to need a better truck. I need to go away and build a better truck because there's certain parts of this map that just resemble spin tyres, the video game. So here we are. I got bogged down in this mud completely. I was here quite a long time before I was able to free the actual Scania out of this particular section. So this is tough Russian trucking, guys. It's tough out here. It's not for the amateur trucker. So I decided to try and turn around. I eventually got myself free out of that particular mud section, and I could see how far that particular road was going, and I thought there's no way I'm going to get through that. So I thought I'll try and turn myself around, and what I'll do is what I've done on previous sections of the map when I can't get through the mud. I've been able to drive down the grass at the side. So I then got stuck here. It took me a while to get off this section as well. Really determined I was. Must have took me 20 minutes just to get my trailer out of this bit here when I got it stuck. So I decided to go down the grass at the side of the muddy track once I've freed myself there. Now, I have done this previously on previous sections of the map when I can't get along the mud section. Now you can see how far that mud section goes, and you can see to the left there, just past the logs, I should be able to drive. So I thought I'm going to give it a go, and that was an epic fail. That didn't work. So I had no choice. I thought there's no way I'm going to get along that section, so I went onto the world map and I found an alternative route. Luckily there happened to be a road which virtually ran parallel to the road that I was on. So off we went, and I went for quite a long while, miles and miles and miles without a problem. It was a little bit loose on traction. It was a little bit rough, and I'm thinking to myself, I need some better kit. I need a Scania. I need an off-road Scania. I don't know if there's a mod with some mud tyres or something like that for the Scania or any of the other trucks, but I'm thinking now I need a serious piece of kit for this map because these European trucks just aren't up to the job. So I'm thinking maybe a Kraz or a DAF crawler, because there's certain areas on this map now that you're witnessing that this particular truck, for instance, it just can't cope with it. So I'm going along nice and steady, thinking I've sussed it. Now there seems to be different types of mud in this game. There's the soft mud, which you can just plough through nice and easy, and then there's the sinking mud, which literally your truck sinks into the mud right up to its doors, up to the cab windows, and that's the difficult mud to get through in a standard truck. So I'm coming along here thinking I've sussed it, and then bang, I've grounded the trailer. And what happened is the road is so uneven, there's like a ramp there and you can't actually see it until you're actually on it. And the ramp, you can just notice it as I went over it there. And when you're driving along normally, it's like camouflaged into the track, into the road. You can't see it, you don't notice it. And that grounded the trailer. Kept getting the trailer stuck on it, so I thought I'll go round it there. Have we done it? Yes, we have. And then what happens? I hit another one. And this went on for miles and miles and miles. I kept hitting these things. I kept getting the trailer stuck. I kept having to shunt the trailer round, hit the trailer with my truck, just to try and move it and get it over these ramps in the road. Couldn't do it. You can see me here. I was bashing the trailer trying to move it. So I did an awful lot of damage to my truck. I did eventually manage to free it. But when I did free it, about 200 yards up the road, I hit another one, and then I hit another one, and then I hit another one, and that just kept going on and on and on. So eventually I managed to get free. Yay! Believe me, I was there for ages on that particular section of road. And off we go. I'm now looking for a service garage. I'm looking for a repair shop now to repair my truck. So here I am, guys. I'm further up the road. I've actually been onto a ferry and took a little bit of a shortcut, which has missed an awful lot out, and I come across a muddy track again. Bearing in mind I now have a lot of damage on my truck, I'm trying to get to the workshop to do the repair. And this section ended up being the death of the Scania and the end of my journey. So I have a lot of engine malfunctions along this section. My truck gets stuck. Now I'm thinking as I come along here, I'm actually looking at the sat nav there, and I'm thinking I've come in the wrong direction to the actual workshop, and I get the truck. We get stuck. We get well bogged down in this mud. Just look at that. I'm thinking I'm going to need a Scania with some mud tyres or something, because this is just incredible. It's really difficult. I mean, I was driving the Volvo the other day, and the Volvo wasn't too bad on the muddy sections. So I bit the bullet and I decided to call for breakdown. And this finished my journey off. Just look at this. If the truck wasn't damaged enough, it's totally trashed now here. I get my truck trashed. Not only do I get my truck trashed, just look at that. My Scania is now broken. My trailer, my trailer look is actually sunk in the ground. So even when I free my Scania truck, I can continue on the journey in my Scania, but I can't take the trailer because it's buried in the ground. Game over. So guys, this is my new truck, and this is what I'm going to continue to use on this off-road map. I'm going to be using this truck here. I've kitted it all up. I'm hoping it's going to do the job. It seems to go through this section nice and easy. It like floats along here. Now if I was coming along here in the Scania, I really would feel it vibration wise on the steering wheel, but this one with its big off-road tyres, I'm hoping this is going to do the job. So So it's game over on that particular journey. So let's take a quick look at this truck. Let me put it in photo mode here and just stop it. There we go. Just check the tyres out. Now I'm thinking that's what I need. So look out for future videos, and hopefully this will do the job as I put this particular truck to the test.